Right from the word go, let's get this said. We're both enormous admirers of Sheridan and friends as well, and so this is in no way going to be one of those sort of Sheridan hit jobs, because
she's a very good friend of yours.
She's a friend of mine, yeah.
Incredibly talented. So she does have her problems at the moment, and they'll get sorted out, and she will be back on stage, because she is coming back, isn't she?
Yeah, she is coming back.
So that said, this is now your story, this incredible moment in your life where you'd been in the West End before, hadn't you?
Yeah,
but never had that massive break.
I've been sort of working on and off for 8 years. I think since I was 18, I moved up to London and just sort of been slogging away, and was sort of happy to be Sheridan's understudy for the show.
And yours is a very different start in this career, because you're not trained, you didn't go to drama school and all that sort of thing. You're pretty much self-taught and have just obviously done it incredibly well.
Yeah, I mean, I've been lucky with this part in this show, because obviously Sheridan's amazing, and I got to watch her play hairdresser in the show when I'm not playing Fanny, and I just get to follow her around everywhere, and it's just been like the best learning curve, because to watch somebody like that, you know, I feel like that's almost been my training, is watching Sheridan.
Learn from the best.
Yeah,
When
absolutely.
you were called upon to go on that night for the first time, you hadn't done the show all the way through.
No, I hadn't. We'd done sort of snippets of it, but I got told at 7:10, and the show obviously goes up not so long after that, and it was my first thought was, oh God, can I actually do all these songs back to back for that time?
And so how did it go? Was it a blur?
Yeah, an absolute blur, because you just have to kind of get, if I can get to that bit, if I can get to people, if I can get to Don't Rain on My Parade, then I'll be all right.
Oh, massive songs.
Yeah,
huge songs. Yeah. How does that affect your voice? Because you've got to, it's not just one performance and like, yes, I got through it. This is now your gig. You're doing it night after night. Matinees, 2 shows some days.
Yeah, I mean, the nature of an understudy is that you get thrown on, and it's usually for 1 show or 2. And so you give everything you possibly can. You give 110%. And what I had to learn very quickly was that you have to figure out a way to give 110% in your mind, but be very careful about
your voice
and your body.
Well, you're having to write stuff down for your boyfriend, aren't you?
Yeah, bless him. We don't talk a lot at the moment, because I come in and I go, shh, I can't speak. Cup of tea. And that's about it.
And that's because you've got to look
I've got
after
to be really
yourself.
careful.
It's a bittersweet thing, really, isn't it? Because you're getting the role of your life, and great reviews, amazing reaction from the audience who are coming in and thoroughly enjoying the show, loving your performance, but it's sort of for the wrong reason. Yes,
it is. It's very, very much a bittersweet thing, and it's been a difficult kind of challenge for me to kind of go, no, this can be my part for a little while, and I'll put my own stamp on it, especially when you're following Barbara Streisand, Sheridan Smith, everyone else has ever done it. Just, you know, it's hard to not think about that when you're on stage, but I just kind of, Sheridan's 10 years older than me nearly, so they're very different anyway by osmosis. They're very different performances, and I feel quite comfortable with that now.
And did she give you any advice?
Yeah, she told me to make it my own if I went on. She said, you know, it'll do things for you if you get on, and I'm sure you will, because it's such a big thing, and I'm going to be in need of a big holiday myself after doing it for just a little bit, and I don't know how, you know.
Well, one of my mates is Rhea Jones. I was in Josie with her. She was the narrator, and she was the understudy for Glenn Close in Sunset Boulevard, and got a similar thing. And Glenn went off, and then Rhea Jones is on, and was the whole beginning was booed, because when it was announced that Glenn wouldn't be doing it, the audience went mad. People up, walking out.
Oh,
if they'd stayed, they would have seen one of the West End's greatest surprise performances.
Absolutely, and she'd done it years and years beforehand. She was in one of the original workshops, I think. So it was a part that, again, was like me. I've been singing these songs since I was 6 years old, and it's something that is inside you to do. But then, because you're not the person that was billed, it can be very, very distressing to go out knowing that you're not the person that...
But you've been talking to each other, haven't you?
We have on Twitter, yeah. I think we're going to meet soon, and because it's been a sort of unprecedented year for understudies. I think it's been because of Rhea and because of my situation I found myself in. It's kind of brought to light the fact that they were undiscovered talents, you know, waiting in the wings just to support the show. And that's
it's funny because we look down the list and massive stars who have been given their break because they went on as an understudy: Shirley MacLaine, Anthony Hopkins, Kerry Ellis. Graham Norton on the telly.
I didn't know that about Graham.
Yeah, yes.
Really?
As well.
He won an award for when he came on as Understudy. He filled in one evening and actually won an award for that one performance.
That's
amazing.
Yeah. Just
Isn't that
extraordinary.
incredible?
Yeah.
So you must have a taste of it now, though, that sort of leading lady. I mean, surely after this, the next role that you go on to do, I mean, you must
will be yours.
Full of hope.
That would be lovely to have a little bit of something that's mine, or to be able to do something in my own voice. I think that, but it's a funny old thing. I'm so used to saying yes, 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 yes to everything, and now I'm kind of very lucky. I'm being, would you have a look at this piece? Would you have a look at this project? And I'm having to sort of go, oh, what is this choice thing that's happening? I'm not used to that at all, because usually it's, will you be in a carrot commercial? Yes, yes, I will. I'll do anything. Because it's been, you know, eight years of trying to just be there. And but
well, I'll tell you what, it's one thing
well
getting the moment, it's another one proving that you are astonishing when you actually do get that moment.
Yeah.
Funny Girl is until October at the Savoy Theatre. We send all our love to Sheridan, and we are led to believe, hopefully, all things planets in alignment. She'll be back no later than the week commencing the 11th of July.
Yep.
That is the plan.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see it.
And you can talk to your boyfriend again.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, YouTube. For more of the same, just click here. And don't forget, you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
So I thought, OK, let's go for it. And I had Ben Wishaw sitting beside me in his underwear. So the two of us are sitting there and I'm all humped over. And Colin Farrell turned round and looked at me and just blatantly burst out laughing at me.